So today's week I'm going to be using this card. It's such a cute little card. It's from the Awana. It's super old. It's from my first son, but I still use it. And the letters are so small, so I'm just going to read it for you. It gives you a parent plan for the week, and it has day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. It gives you a Bible verse, which is God is love, is First John 4 and 8. Um, so it says, it gives you a parent pointer, which is basically like a concept that we want to start working with our kids. And the Puglet's parent plan. This one talks about what the theme is going to be for the week. So, for instance, for this one that I picked for this week, it says, this week at Puggles, the children learn that God shows His love to us when we are inside. Take time to repeatedly talk about this theme. The following activities and conversation starters will reinforce what your child was taught. They can be done with your toddler in any order and with much flexibility. Remember, the key is to emphasize the theme, and the theme is God is love. Items needed: your child's toys or a game, children's book, snow if possible, paintbrush, watercolor paint set, food items for a meal, and the Bible. So every day we'll work on something. A few weeks ago we worked on calling a relative and making things for like a relative that is far away. So we did call my kids auntie, and sometimes we try to call other people, but they like grandmas and but they don't respond because of whatever reason. But we got a hold of my husband's sister, and that was amazing. It was great because we spoke about it, and then we called her and she answered. So, like for instance, tomorrow for day 1, it says play with your child. Of course, you do this anyhow. Put your own to-do list out of your mind and enjoy your son or daughter. Thank God for the privilege of raising your toddler, for giving you the responsibility to teach her about His Word, and for the enjoyment to receive from watching her grow. Giggle with her, have fun, repeat the Pogos precept to your child, which is God is love. Day 2, we're going to be sitting in a cozy chair or on the bed and read some favorite books together. Toddlers sometimes like to look carefully at the pictures. Give your child time to do so. Other times they're turning pages faster than you can read. Repeat the Bible's precept to your child, God is love. Choose some verses from Psalm 148 to read to your child. These could be the same verses you read for the last lesson or different verses. Thank God for His love, and so forth. For day 3, we'll be doing a watercolor paint, watercolor painting activity. And for day 4, we're going to be we're going to be cooking together. And then for day 5, just before bedtime, help your child clean his bedroom. Talk about all the good things and God has given us, including toys, books, clothes, beds, and so on. Sing some songs together, encourage your child to pray, and thank God for all the wonderful things He has given us. Remind your child that God shows His love to us when we're outside and when we are inside. So basically, obviously, this is Christian. It's a Christian program, but I really love because it helps a child to stay grounded, and it gives them a bigger perspective of life. And it really just helps us also, the parents, to have a focus for each day, which I think for us, when we get so busy, especially homeschooling other children and having so many things and errands to do of our own, this just helps me. And I kept this from so many years because I knew I was going to need them. So I have a bunch. I'm going to show you some of the other ones. These ones are about the clouds. This one is about when children are afraid. So this one talks about God's special book, which is the Bible. And then here God made the fish to swim in the water. It talks about nature and birds. So whenever we do like a nature week, we can use this one. And on the back is where it has all the information about the theme. This is about the trees. So animals, you know, duckies. And all these pictures can be printed and also put on, if I have a space, which I don't have a space here, but if I have frames on top of like a shelf or something, I could frame these ones. They're printed on cardboard, and so I can place them and use them as how do you call that, on frames, and use them as art, I guess. So yeah, they're really nice, and that's something you can also do. Most churches have these programs, most Christian churches. You can just Google Awana programs on your area, and you can get these materials from them. I actually need to get the materials for my oldest son. He's in first grade. He's gonna be 7 years old, so I want to get the program for him, because every like kindergarten, preschool this is for preschool. There's one for kinder, there's one for first grade, second grade, and so forth. They have for all the grade levels. So I hope you like this video, and please comment, leave me messages. What do you think about these programs that I'm sharing with you? And also, would you use it? Would you look in your area for it? And then also, what do you think about telling or speaking to our children about God? And how do you see all of these concepts in your life? All right, thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.